forget what day it is, I miss the year by miles, but I never lose your number in my pocket dial files. Roseberry hall alarms, the kettle is in steam. You're cold on the chair like a postcard from a dream. Highlighter on my hands, blue glow from the screens. We lived on library coffee and borrowed magazines. London drizzle silver on the Aldwych in the Strand. You laughed, said write this down, and I wrote it on my hand. And memories are signed with a too-tight ring. I untie us nightly, still it ties everything. Cause I forget the week, I forget the year, but I never forget your voice in my ear. Days fade to haze like rain on the Thames, but your face comes back like it always has. Are we infinitely tied with an invisible string? 12 years later and it still pulls me in. Too late for a theme, baby, you're closing night. I forget this world, but you burn so bright. Confessions on the Piccadilly line. We edited our essays and pretended we were fine. You folded winter neatly in that charcoal woolen coat. I kept a ticket stub like a promise in my throat. We spoke in midnight whispers how the future felt too wide, but you fit me like a sweater on the southbound side. And even now my calendar is shuffled, blurred and torn, yet I know the room to laugh the way we learned to be warm. And memories a dancer with a closing wing. I say let go nightly, still I feel the sting. Cause I forget the week, I forget the year, but I never forget your voice in my ear. Days fade to haze like rain on the Thames, but your face comes back like it always has. Are we infinitely tied with an invisible string? All of my clocks still circle that ring. Tune in for team, baby, your closest night. I forget this world, but you burn so bright. If time is a lecture, I slept through half the class, but I wake up fluent in the language of our past. I untie the knot and it knots itself again, like headphones in a pocket or a message never sent. LSE corridors, print a jam at 2. I lose all my pages, but I'd still find you. If yesterday's a hallway and tomorrow's locked tight, I'll slip through the crack where we kiss goodnight. Oh, I forget, but not you, not Roseberry walls, not that winter blue hue, invisible string pulling me true. I forget the week, I forget the year, but I never forget your breath in my ear. Days fade to haze like fog on the Thames, but your name writes itself on my hand again. Are we infinitely tied with an invisible string? Every lost minute finds its way to this thing. Tune in front team, baby, your closest night. I forget this world. You're my sharp, sure light. So if memory is scary cause it holds too tight, no, I try to untie us every single night. But some love is a landmark the city can't erase. I lose all my years and still find your face.